Let's see how we can access to the different features of the amplifier. As I said before, DAScontrol encoder is managing all the functionalities of the amplifier in the digital domain. So, to access to the main features, such as changing the volume or changing the preset, we will need to press enter, okay? And by doing this, we will be able, first of all, to select the active preset or recalling a new preset. By default, we have three different settings: live, vocal, and club. All of them are very similar, but let's say that live preset is the one that has the flattened frequency response. Vocal has a boosting EQ and a high pass filter, so it's very convenient when you're just using the system for speech or vocal or voice reproduction. And the club system preset basically has a bass boost and an HF boost to adequate the curvature to the application. Next option that we find is the instrument gain, or the activation of the instrument input. Pay attention, because if we don't engage this here, although I do this in the channel number 3, the instrument is not going to make any sound, it's not going to work. So we have to access to the instrument input and activate it. Once you rotate the encoder, by default, minimum input gain for the instrument input is minus 20 dB in the digital domain, minus 10 or 0. You have to adequate your input gain in the digital domain, and then on top of that, adjust the gain of your mix with the analog pot. Next thing we find, sub gain. This is a very unique feature which permits the control of the subwoofer level in an independent way of the mid and high frequency way. Okay, so we can set up our gain structure for the sub in an independent way. By default, from factory, it comes at plus 4 dB, but we can set up, for instance, at 0. Okay, that's an option, and it will be shown immediately on the display, 0 here. Okay, next thing, we have a 3-band equalizer, low, mid, and high. Basically, low and high are shelving filters. One is acting from 100 Hz below, and the other one is from 6K3 Hz on. And the mid one is basically an Bell EQ centered at 630 Hz with a wide Q. So anything we touch here or we modify here will be shown on the display, meaning that we have not a flat frequency response anymore. You see here the curvature, I already touched it, so it's displayed here. Delay, we can change the delay up to 10 meters, and wireless audio connections, we can activate them basically to have two different things. We can directly stream Bluetooth audio from our mobile device or tablet or phone, or we can activate the wireless control to use the DAS audio application, DAS Link General Manager, to control the unit. In the options menu, we can have access to different features of the system, like the brightness and contrast of the screen or display, the dimming, which means that if we activate it, this brightness or the display will be dark after 10 seconds of not touching it. The logo can be activated, deactivated, or can be set up on limit position. This will copy if you have a limiting condition here on the front, so the logo will start blinking, so you will know that the system is reaching limit. We have the possibility to lock the menu of the system on, or even with a password, which is shown here. We have the possibility of activating the standby functionality. The standby functionality can, mute or switch off the output stage of the amplifier after not receiving any input signal. You may select the time, 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2, 5, 10 minutes is the maximum, okay? So this is an energy saving feature that can allow, to mute or to shut down the output stage of the amplifier, reducing the consumption of the system. And next menu is reset device, delay and reset device. Reset device means that we are going to come back to the factory settings. This means that all digital gain adjustments here in the master volume, all delay changes, all presets different from live, all settings different from +4 dB in the sub gain are going to be restored back to the default settings. And here you will see again the flat frequency response. Keep in mind that also this restore device, let's say that erases the Bluetooth connections that you already have active in your system.